I just went on to Rockburst for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Got places full.
Oh, man, poor guy. Yes. Good, man. What do you know? Winter time. That's what I was talking about. Chris, how are you?
Good. Been busy.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Kyle.
I still got super working for you.
Yeah, sometimes you get help. I like sharing.
No, I definitely, I did see him in other places during the day sometimes.
Part-time with you and part-time in the city or what?
No, he's just part-time with me, but I need to share him with some other people. I'm with part-time stuff.
Yeah, sure, he's busy.
It is 6 o'clock. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Welcome everyone to the November 25th business meeting in the City of Smith Center. We have in front of you the November 12th minutes. Ask for any additions or corrections to those minutes. I suspect you went through the receipts and vouchers. If those three items are all in order, I need a motion to approve the November 12th minutes and approve the receipts and vouchers.
I'll make that motion.
I need a second.
Second.
Been moved second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. In our old business, we have the water transmission lines. Jill?
I talked to Doug Getz last week, and we're ready to move forward with the loan documents that were presented to you months ago. I can get you a copy. To move forward, we have ordinance number 1050 that authorizes the execution of a loan agreement between the city and the state of Kansas, acted by and to the Kansas Department of Health and Environment for the purpose of obtaining a loan through the KPWS loan to finance the water supply project, which is the transmission lines from the Gaylor Wells to the plant.
How are you? Good. What are you doing?
That you pass ordinance number adopt ordinance number 1050 for signature and submission to the state.
And to recap, that wasn't all the way to the plant, was it? Or that wasn't all the way to Gaylord, was it? Wasn't it
Is all the way from Gaylord
to almost Smith Center, isn't that right?
that's what I thought, but
Not quite.
Well,
Yeah, real close.
they come up double to someplace south by the tracks down there, and then they turn into a single line.
it's to that
I
point.
think it was to that spot. I'm not exactly sure where it is out there, south of Fletcher's, south of the tracks right in there. Goes from a 12 and an 8 to one line, then it comes into the plant as one line.
So from this Siamese lines all the way south.
Yeah.
Payments on this don't commence for well over a year.
Oh, yeah. Council, any questions on ordinance 1050? You understand it's just part of a routine to move along with the project. Tracy, you got any questions?
No.
Don?
No.
Craig? No. Brady? Eric? I need a motion to approve ordinance 1050.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
I'll have you sign all these or whatever, I've got several.
You got several. Okay. Good evening, Tara.
You're trying to trip me?
No.
No, I wasn't paying
We
attention.
have
I thought you
the
were trying to trip me.
You were cool.
Lagoon project.
So on the corner, on the Lagoon project, we have Karina from Northwest Kansas Planning and Development has put together pay request number 2 to reimburse the city for the payments that we have made thus this year on the Lagoon project, which totals $32,745.
This goes to state of Kansas.
From the state of Kansas. Yeah, we'll send it in for reimbursement.
Okay. Wasn't covered. Alright. Everybody good with this? Lagoon project payment. I need a motion to approve the Lagoon project payment. Any motion? You got the motion.
Second.
Moon seconded to do loan payment number 2, reimbursement payment number 2. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. That's all we had under our old business. Under new business, we have cereal malt beverage. License for Pizza Hut.
Correct.
All their paperwork's in order.
Yes, and the background check came back. Everything's clear.
Okay. I need a motion to approve the cereal malt beverage for Pizza Hut.
So moved.
Second? Second. Then Moon seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carried. That's all we have under the new business. I have talked to a potential councilman. I want to bring his name up to you guys. The position for Brady will end at the end of December, last meeting of December. The new person will start first of the year. I have no idea how to spell his name. That's the individual I'd like for you to consider. Any questions, council, on this individual? You want to take that and use that as your vote, write your name, yes or no? The council has agreed to elect Ty Wongren to replace Brady Peterson, starting January 1. Thank you, council. We have planning commission. Is there any other new business to be brought? Planning commission, are they here, or we just got their letter? You see what they have done here?
Zoning change.
This is the this is the old Modern Air Motel, or isn't it Modern Air? What it was.
US Senate.
U.S. Center, that's it, not Modern, U.S. Center. The new owner would like to use the structure for 1 and 2 bedroom apartments, extended stay and possibility a couple of short-term stay nights, like 3 to 6 months, 3 to 6 months. What do they recommend here?
Changing from the highway service district to multiple family dwelling district.
Okay, Brady asked there to be put up a fence between both properties.
I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna be held liable owning the commercial properties after they changed it to residential for our fence.
The fence is supposed to be there.
They're the ones changing the property. They should be the ones liable to build the fence. I just wanted to make sure, since I own the commercial properties on either side of it, that I wasn't gonna be the one liable for the fence.
Okay,
Do they agree to that?
Yeah.
that's in here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you pointed that out. I picked it up, yeah. Oh, right there, yeah. Comments, Don?
No.
Chris? What do you want to think about it?
No, did the ED have any input? I realize this is not your problem, or project, but any thoughts from the ED?
I don't think so. What, it's just a consensus that you guys would have to put up a fence between the property then and the business. Businesses on either side.
Well, between Brady and.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I can't see any issues with it. They're willing to do the work and do all that. But I mean, as far as like a zoning issue, I don't see any zoning, you know.
Yeah, and
impact
that's what
to it.
this is all about, is the planning commission makes one of the variance, granting the variance for that.
I mean, I think from the ED standpoint, we're happy to see more housing opportunities. That'd be the focus of our board for a long time. And then the other, just being happy to see somebody doing something with the facility, you know, so,
That's what I was referring to, how your
Yeah.
take was on that
yeah.
project. as a whole, not just-
Yeah, no, great. I think we've reached out to them several times to see if they wanted any assistance on stuff, and they've been pretty, no, we got it all taken care of, so.
Anything else, Chris? Tracy, do you have any comments? Brady,
No, I'm glad to do so.
are you satisfied with what?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, Everett, I'm good, okay. Do we need to approve this?
Because it changes that particular ordinance.
Okay. To whatever this ordinance pertains to, let's approve the recommendation by the city planning commission on the U.S. Center Motel property. Need a motion.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Been seconded. Move, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Economic development.
All right, we got a couple of things here. First of all, we had a Jumpstart grant application from Buffalo Moon. That's Jenny Franklin. She opened up a new store in the spot there where the second cup, or not the second cup, the Twisted Pedal was. So we've got a motion, or our board recommended approving the grant, the Jumpstart grant. That's for up to $5,000 to be taken over the course of a year, monthly installments. Yeah, so I just need you guys to comment or vote on that.
This is boutique.
It is a boutique. I think it's mostly geared more towards like Western wear though. So it's a little bit different than the stuff we have in town, which we were all, I mean, that was a big topic of discussion with our groups. Like, oh, you know, got another boutique here, but theirs was very curated Western wear. And I know that at least Jenny was working pretty closely with Danny Boucher on making sure that they don't have the same product offerings and things like that, even when it comes to like home decor and stuff. So, I mean, they seem to be pretty well put together. I think that they're going to eventually be offering more men's stuff, but they're trying to get up and going, right? But they're going to start carrying boots and men's jeans and stuff like that. Stuff that guys want, I guess, is the way they described it. Guys want that they just can't get at Tractor Supply store. But it sounded like a kind of a specialty deal that they have where they'd be the only one with the type of products they have in probably an hour's drive of here. So she was hoping to make it more of a destination type business people would come here for. So we support that.
Okay. Paperwork all in order?
Yep.
Comments, council? Heather? Brady?
No.
Tracy? Don? No. Chris? Need a motion to approve the jump start for Buffalo Moon?
I'll make a motion.
Second. Been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Okay, thank you. The next one was a a residential revitalization application submitted by Cody Theobald. He's putting up a big garage / shop building behind his house. And so the grant that he's eligible for is the residential revitalization grant, and that's up to $3,000. He got all his paperwork in. We actually made him submit it 2 or 3 different times because he didn't have it all there, but he got it all in this 3rd time, and we unanimously voted to award the revitalization grant for up to $3,000.
Comments, council? Anyone? I'll need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second. Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Okay, the next one's just an update for you guys. We had talked last time I was here about making a potential offer or an offer to a potential applicant for a chamber / economic development administrative position. We have since our board and the chamber have both we're going to withdraw that offer from that person. We just did some background checking on them. We just didn't like what we found, and so we decided no director or no admin is better than that person right now. So, so that's just an update there. But we do continue. We are continuing, and actually, this process of going through this applicant was really good because we were working together with the chamber on this shared position. And so I think there's going to be a lot of really good synergy there. And now Chamber of Commerce is pretty invigorated after talking to us and being able to really kind of latch onto our purse strings and our budget. They're going to be able to, get a better quality person, and so are we. And so the plan is still to try to hire a joint administrative person that would be chamber / economic development. And then we would still continue to be searching for somebody that would become the ED director. Then that would be a much higher level position. It's not going to be as administrative in nature, but the goal is still to try to get somebody in here. So in the same vein of that conversation, we had a proposal. We'd asked all our board members to make proposals of things they'd be willing to do and how much it would cost them to do it, to just kind of administer what we're doing right now. We had voted on a proposal submitted by Scott Roth, one of our board members, for $1,150 a month. He'll be that administrative person until we can get one hired. And so the scope of that, if you didn't get that in your packets, it would be a day-to-day person that would be there to answer the phones, the emails, talk to applicants that come in with grant applications, a lot of paperwork. I've got a lot of the files and stuff that we've done in the last year just saved on my computer, and I'm going out after next month. And so big part of what Scott's going to do is take all my files, make sure that they're all inputted properly into the economic development computer systems, and make sure that we're all good and going back and coordinating all that. So that is something that we would need you guys to vote on. The things that just a real quick scope of work. We've got a document here, a consulting agreement that we'll sign with Scott if you guys approve this. But again, respond to SED emails, attend city board meetings to present to the city council, be a point of contact for the city when the city gets inquiries, coordinate with subcommittees, recording meeting minutes, carry the economic development keys, carry the cell phone, the computer, receive financial and tax information from applications and help people with those, processing those. Let's see. And then just filing and doing all the administrative stuff too, that getting our documents up to date. So things that it would not cover would be, working with Heritage Townhomes, which we already have somebody doing that, Nancy Schaefer. Not having regular office hours. He still has a full-time job, so he'd be doing this all after hours stuff, but he'll commit to it. And then just going to like all the meetings and stuff, which we have Dana that does that for us right now on a consulting basis. So when I say all the meetings and stuff, I mean like the housing board meetings, the workforce recruitment board meetings, the hospital board meetings, all those kind of meetings. We've got everybody pretty well covered. This is going to last piece of it. So
Comments on the plan of direction that is? The Band-Aid, I guess.
yeah, Band-Aid, good call.
Comments, anyone? I think it's a good idea to get somebody in there just to
Have some consistency and
consistency.
who to talk to and all that kind of stuff. And we've been for so long just been trying to do it on all of our volunteer time, and it's just really tough. People are getting frustrated. We're not getting back to them soon enough, but I mean, it just is what it is too. But we're trying to do the best we can. Want to vote?
Anybody want to vote?
Or any questions? I didn't know if we were stuck here or what.
Yeah, we got stuck here for a little bit. Any comments about this position with Scott?
Would he still be a voting member of the board?
Yeah, he would still be a voting member of the board. Yep.
Chris, you have anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Tracy? No. Brady? Everett?
Nothing.
Okay. I need a motion to approve the Scott's position temporarily or whatever it is.
Yeah, just until we get an admin hired.
So moved.
Need a second. Thanks, Tracy.
Second.
Good move and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Motion carried.
Okay, thank you. Last couple items here. This is, I don't know if you guys need to vote on this or not, but we elected new chair people for economic development in our last meeting. Scott Roth, same one that we were talking about, was voted to be the board chairman. And then Jacob Cobb was voted to be the vice chair. Nancy is currently the vice chair, and I'm currently the chairman. And obviously, I'm not going to be there. And then Nancy, she's got other duties with respect to Heritage Townhomes and stuff. She just shouldn't want to be the vice. So I don't know. I don't know if there's anything to vote on there or not, but okay. We also had a motion to remove Travis Ray from the Economic Development Board for personal reasons. He hasn't been to the last couple meetings, so we just voted to remove him from the board until just period. So I don't know. Just wanted to kind of update you on that.
We need a motion to approve.
Okay.
I need a motion to approve the removal of Travis.
Motion.
Need a second. Moving seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Okay. That is all I have at this time, unless you guys have any questions for me. Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Okay,
Yep.
and the reimbursement.
Yep. So another one we had was a motion to reimburse Scott for the food. I think I talked to you guys about that before, but we started doing food at our meetings, and so thank you, Jill. There was a reimbursement request for $112.02, but our board had unanimously voted to reimburse him.
Need a motion to approve that 112.02.
And this will just come out of our general fund.
Yeah.
So,
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
and then what else did I miss? Anything else, Jill?
Raise bookkeeping fees.
Oh yeah.
And reimburse Nancy for the course.
Yeah. Actually, we
Well,
use yours
it
real
was
quick.
an 18
I was gonna say, I've got mine. Okay, we got another one to motion to rate. This is we aboard, our board approved increasing the monthly bookkeeping fees that we pay to Nancy Schaefer for doing the Heritage Townhome stuff. I think right now she's getting $75 a month, and we were talking about bumping that to $125 per month for the bookkeeping stuff. And so this is, just to let you guys know, the bookkeeping that we have to do for Heritage Townhomes is pretty comprehensive. We have two different government agencies we have to report and file annual reports and semi-annual reports with, and then these bookkeeping requirements have to go into them all every month as well. So it's a pretty involved and invasive process, but We just wanted to compensate her more for the time she's spending doing that.
Questions, council? Anybody on that? I wouldn't do it for 5 times that.
I know. I wouldn't either. That's what we were like, is that enough?
I move to approve the bookkeeping fees raise.
Need a second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Okay. And then the last one I had was also related to Nancy, and it was a reimbursement of $150. This was for a class that she had to take for the Heritage Townhome stuff, because to keep up with the government reporting requirements, she has to do semi-annual training. And so she just paid for it out of her pocket, and we're just going to reimburse her. That's $150 for that class. That would just come out of the general economic development fund.
Need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Need a second.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded for the reimburse, Nancy. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
All right, the last one I have is a big ticket one. We were going to spend $70 on a yearbook ad here in Smith Center. We're running an ad for the new Smith County initiative that we've got going there, but just really to support the kids, obviously.
I'll motion to approve the yearbook ad.
Second.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. All right. I think that's all I got. If not, Jill can correct me.
That's all I saw.
Okay. Good. All right. You guys have any questions for the ED?
The only thing I'd say is with the changing of the guard at the motel, maybe we ought to sit down and figure out a specific group planning to do some motel research.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still need
Yeah.
beds.
I still have everything I researhed years ago, if you guys.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you have would be
So,
awesome. I know we've got that study we did years ago
Let's put
too.
a little committee together and have them that'd be their only responsibility. Is
Yeah.
do the
Try to get a hotel or something in your
Yeah.
town.
do the legwork.
Yep. Yeah. Because we're just down to the one, really. Buckshot.
You know, when it comes to that bed tax, Phillipsburg killing us.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
It's like 25,000 to zero.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's places to stay in Phillipsburg.
Yeah.
They've got 100 rooms.
Yeah.
They've
Yep.
got 100 rooms.
Yep.
There's no reason why we can't have half that.
Right. Yeah. And I do know from the previous trials we had with going through trying to find somebody, I will just say, like, keep in mind too that a lot of these things are going to be dependent on like financial incentives, for a hotel developer, to come in here and do something. So, I mean, I think that through the economic development budget, we've got funds available that could be used for that, and there's certainly grants and things out there. But I just say that just as a, I know that was something we ran into a lot, was like, they were like, okay, we can build this thing, but we're going to need buy-in. Most of those developers want some community organization, and that they don't necessarily mean the city, but like a group of individuals that become investors in the property. And so that's something that, is probably going to be the biggest key, I think, to getting somebody in and doing something, is having a good base of people that are willing to invest in that here locally too. So whether it's, like I said, through the city or private individuals, there's going to be some level of investment like that.
Yeah. My last, our talks earlier, with college, at one time they were $55,000 a room.
Right.
3 years ago, they went to $100,000 a room.
Yeah. 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 I mean, the costs are just absolutely ridiculous. And then, I mean, just the general construction costs, how much does concrete cost, and, wood and, all that kind of stuff. So, but we'll get on that for sure. That sounds good. Okay. Thank you guys. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Jamie, you may have the floor.
Really don't have anything for you. Officer Niles will be leaving this Sunday to go to the academy.
Okay.
March the 2nd, and I think it gets done March 26th. So he'll be back over the Christmas holiday between Christmas and New Year's. So he'll work a little bit in there. So other than that, he'll be down there during the week and then home on weekends and then back. So I think we've got everything pretty much ready for him to go, and everything set up for him. So.
Anybody have anything for Jamie? Everett? Good. I think it's a good time for your executive session. We're going to talk about your hire applicants.
Yeah, I'd like to call for a 10-minute executive session. No one wants personnel.
Guest would be in Tabitha. We're gonna take a 10-minute recess to do an executive session, talk about non-elected personnel, with guests Tabitha and Jamie. I will have the time. I need a motion to approve.
I made a motion.
I second.
Very second.